Alright, let's continue on with our mixed expressions. Now I have 3 terms here. I need to make sure that all of them are written as fractions. And now I need to determine their LCD in order to simplify them into one fraction. Here I have a b, here's a b minus 2, and this one, since it's 1, is not really that important. But between these two, my LCD is b minus 2. I cannot say that my common denominator is just b minus 2, because I can only multiply factors together to find the LCD. I can't just say, oh, I'm going to subtract 2 here and subtract 2 here. That doesn't work. So please don't ever do that. So here's my LCD. Let's rewrite the fractions. The first one needs to be multiplied by b minus 2. The second one needs to be multiplied by a b. And the third one needs to be multiplied by both. It is just the plain old number 1. Now that my 3 fractions all have common denominators, I will write them as one fraction. All over the b minus 2. Now I have a whole bunch of simplifying to do. Right here, that's a FOIL problem. First, outer, inner, and last. This guy's just fine, and here I have to distribute a b. All over my denominator. Now if I combine my like terms here, I have a b squared here and a b squared here, that's 2b squared. And let's see what else I have. Minus 2b, minus 1b, minus 3b, minus 2b, minus 8b's total. And then a little old 2 right here. All over my denominator. Ruh-roh. Let's get some more room here. Okay. Now if I look at my numerator, I can do a little bit of factoring. They're all divisible by 2. Your book does not do this step and is going to give the answer differently just because the book knows that this is not factorable. But I need to do this step to make sure, if I could factor this and I would get a factor of b minus 2, I could simplify. But because this isn't factorable at all, I would just leave my answer here. But I guess the book would accept this one, so that one's fine as well. Alright, let's take a look at these gnarly problems. In order to multiply this with this, I'm going to have to simplify inside of the parentheses first. So for the first part of this problem, I'm just going to completely ignore this side and just deal with this. So I have 2 fractions. Sorry, I have a mixed expression. This is a fraction. I need to make this one into a fraction. So they end up being this one, a over a, since a is my common denominator. That means as one fraction, I get this. And if I combine my like terms, it just becomes b over a. So that's actually pretty nice that this whole part right here is just b over a. Let's do the same thing over to the other parenthesis and see what that simplifies to be. I'm going to make this over 1, so I see 2 fractions, and my common denominator is b. Then I can add them together in one fraction. B. And if I look at this, there's no simplifying I can do, so I'm just going to rewrite it down here with the one more step. Now I'm just multiplying fractions. So if I look at this, I can't cancel anything here to here. Don't even think about canceling these a's, because this a is attached to the b with an addition sign, and we can only cancel when things are being multiplied. But this b with this b is totally cancelable. That's not a word, but deal with it. Here's my final answer. All right, this is number 37 from your assignment, and I believe it's the last one that I assigned. And in order to divide these two quantities, I need to simplify what's inside first. That means I need to rewrite each of these as one fraction. So if I look right here, I need two fractions. My common denominator is going to be a. So that changes this fraction to a over a minus 2 over a. This whole thing is a minus 2 over a. All right, first one done. Let's look at the second one. This one I need to be a fraction, and my common denominator is going to be a squared. Multiply the top and bottom by a squared. Now I can rewrite them as one fraction. Now if I am multiplying, oh, no, I'm not multiplying, sorry. I am dividing these two fractions. That means I need to flip this second one. So here is what I have. Now if you think way back to 6.2, if I'm multiplying two fractions, I can cross cancel if everything is completely factored. So I have an issue right here with the fact that this is the dose rule. A plus 2, a minus 2. So I'm just going to cross that out there. And now, boom and boom will cancel from top and bottom. I have an a here with this a squared. That will cancel. And so I'm left with just a on top, a plus 2 on the bottom.